up? Welcome in everybody to another episode of Profit Picks. If you are new, we always start the show by being transparent. And yesterday, or we didn't do a show over the weekend, but we did have NFL yesterday. Yesterday was not kind to me, and it would have been a really good day if the Titans um, just didn't implode. But overall, yesterday I know I lost what a little bit under 3 units. So that puts me at plus 2 units on the NFL season so far. I know last week was good overall in general, and September we've still made double-digit units. So we'll try to keep that going here this morning. We have Monday Night Football to talk about. I may want to pull up one baseball game to talk about as well, and we'll see if we can get to some money. I'm It Academy is ready to get to it. My boy KD is back. Says cheers, Skee. Happy autumn, everyone. Just returned from my summer vacation. Best regards, my man. Good to see you back. Hopefully you enjoyed yourself, KD. Casey Miller in the building says, let's take it to the bank. Eddie Cash reminding everybody to hit the like button. I definitely appreciate that. It helps out the show tremendously. And absolutely appreciate it. Mark, ready to get to work here today. Good to see you in the chat. And Mike R as well. So today's show won't be very long. And he says your skin color back. It's probably just the lights. I'm back with all these other lights and not the natural light. Probably makes me look a little bit lighter, but who knows? Troy says Titans ruin a perfect day. Bums. Yeah, that was, bro. I don't remember seeing anything like that. 17-0. Levis. I don't know what he was doing. He was just, sometimes you just gotta take a sack, man. Sometimes it's okay. Was good. Peasy, Mario C. Niche. Hey, Niche. Hopefully all is well with you. I know we don't have any WNBA today. I know you like to rock with the W, but we're still going to see if we can make some money. Hopefully all is well with you. All right, let's get to it. First up, we'll do a little bit of Monday Night Football. We have the Jets at the 49ers, and this one open. Niners -6. We now have a consensus of -4. Total open 45.5. It continues to drop. The lowest I see it right now is 43. There are some 43.5s, depending on what you like. So for me, this is honestly not one of the games that I like the most this week. But the more I think about it, I think about it a few different ways. For one, we have that one trend, and let me see if I can pull it up here. Week 1, Monday Night Dogs, I think it is. They have covered 24, 11, and 1 ATS. That's 69%. That goes back quite a while. So this is generally the spot for the dog. I know a lot of people have mentioned that, the 49ers, after losing in the Super Bowl, it's a little bit of Super Bowl hangover. And stats for that, teams in week 1 after losing the Super Bowl, 5 and 17 ATS. So those trends do point towards the Jets. I just have a little bit of trouble. First, Aaron Rodgers, right? Well, for one, the Niners have played the Jets 3 times that I saw, at least in the past, 15 years or so. And so outside of that, I know Aaron Rodgers usually is good versus San Fran. I think his record or something is like 12-1, something like that. I think he holds a grudge versus them because he wanted to be drafted there or something like that. So he does generally come to play versus the Niners. But, this is a guy who we haven't seen play a complete game since like 2022. So how much, do we expect? And he was still looking like he was, Aaron Rodgers elite, but starting to be on a little bit of a decline, numbers wise. And then now coming off of an Achilles injury, how much, and he's older, how much, are we putting into this guy to be the old Aaron Rodgers to go out there and cover or win this game? I just don't feel confident doing that. That's just how I feel. It's something where I got to see it first, and in order to believe in him the way a lot of other people do. So when I think like that, it makes me want to consider the Niners. And you're getting a discount compared to the opening line. It's not going to be a whole lot of favorable spots for the 49ers this season. They're at rest disadvantage a hell of a lot, I think more than any other team. And it's not going to be a whole lot of situations here where it's kind of even in that regard. So I'm leaning towards the 49ers. What I'm liking, I think, more than that, I mean, this Jets team last year, their defense, they were strong and they're even strong against good opponents. So I have faith that they can, be competent and hold the 49ers down a little bit here. And we all know how good the 49ers D is. So I think under is the play here. Um, Everybody can go back and look, prime time unders the past handful of years. I think it's 5 years. They've been hitting at about a 60% clip. If I have to play this one right now, it's the under, probably my number one pick. And then after that, I will be looking towards the 49ers. But I haven't got to the window yet. I want to come out and talk with you guys about it. So I don't see too much in the chat here. Niche says she likes the Jets +4. Damien, he says he wants to put a same game parlay. I guess that is Niners money line, the under, and McCaffrey to score. There's some things I don't like for the Niners too. I mean, they were, Ayuk, seeing what they were going to do with him all off season. Then Trent too. McCaffrey's a little bit banged up. It's some things to not like the 49ers too. So this is one where I would like to feel more confident to put my money on. And I might need a little bit more time. But like I said, if I'm playing right now, it's the under for this better. Peasy likes the Jets. Mark says he leans 49ers, but he's on the over. Sober Slide is doing a teaser with the Jets and under. Mike R likes McCaffrey get a touchdown. What up, Wham Bam? He's reminding everybody to hit the like button. Absolutely appreciate that. Like I always say, helps out the show tremendously. So appreciate you guys if you can do that. Sean, nice to see you in here. Jay Gill. So everybody likes the Jets. I've only seen Mark say he leans the 49ers. Seeing a lot of Jets love in here. Another thing too, Aaron Rodgers not really participating in preseason, right? A lot of the QBs who were didn't do too much work in preseason didn't have the best week ones as far as passing yards. Starting to think that the under can make my card. Wham Bam likes Brees Hall to score. Brees Hall receptions, I think, was a good one. It was 3.5. I want to say he had the most receptions for running backs last year, or something like that. What's that? I had a stat right here. Bear with me for 1 second. So Brees Hall, yeah, he led running backs in catches last year. So that's what I was looking at. 3.5 receptions. I could absolutely see that for him. See him scoring too for Wham Bam there. Manzi Man says San Fran has a lot to prove, and I think they come out and show up strong. I kind of feel this way too. Mario likes the 49ers. So now we're getting some 49ers love. Jay Gill. Yeah, it's one where I really want. I mean, I fired and I said I was going to fire earlier in the season just because, that's how it usually goes. And I see things have success when I'm not betting all the games that I like. But week by week, and after those opening games, I'm not going to be firing on everything in the NFL. I'm going to be picking and choosing spots that I really like. I'm just not sure that this is one. So it has to stay as a lean for right now, I guess. I'll continue to look at comments. Maybe I'll change my mind by the end of the show. But I did want to talk about a baseball game. Let's see if we can get to the window there. So the baseball game I want to talk about, let me get my on screen over here, is going to be the Angels at the Twins. And Angels plus 160-ish, Twins around minus 175 with a total of 8. You have Detmers and Fiesta. And let's just do this. Let's put this up here. So you have Detmers and Fiesta. The matchup, I guess I'll call it indicator. I'm not sure if matchup rating system. It says it right here. It's saying that it's a big advantage for the Twins. 7 is big. It says they really have a starting pitching advantage. They have a bullpen advantage today, and even the bats for the Twins. So when I was scrolling through the games, this did stand out to me. I was seeing if I can get there with the Twins. I know they are a crazy high price. So I was seeing if there's any way I could or how I would prefer to play this game. Looking at both of these starters, Detmer's last 5 starts, 4.73 innings pitched, giving up around 4.2 runs. And then on the flip side, Fiesta about 4.6 innings pitched, last 5 starts, and giving up 2 runs. So um Festa, I said Fiesta, Festa, that's my bad. Um, he's looking like the better pitcher here. Scrolling and looking a little bit more into it, or just so what stood out to me too is, I mean, you see the big pitching advantage here. It's the rating system is saying we can really trust the starters and the bullpen in this matchup. And it also says they're not really hitting that much over here. The bullpen we want to avoid for the Angels. The starter is not the best there. We kind of already went over some of those numbers. I was thinking about Nerfy, but having to trust Detmers, it makes me nervous. You see the Nerfy here. Festa is 8-1 on the no run first inning. Detmers is 9-4. So as bad as he's been, 9 out of 13, he escapes the first inning without any runs. So that's a combined 17-5 for both of these pitchers. And the price I saw was about -130, something like that. I do think that can be worth a shot. If I'm not playing that, and also I forgot to point this out, but let me do like this here. Look at last 14 days because that's what I like to do. Angels not really hitting the best. I know they've scored a few runs the past 3 games or so. They have versus the Rangers. But 73 weighted runs created plus. I did look specifically at righties. It's not a whole lot better. Just not really hitting it well. And if the Twins, if that pitching advantage holds up, it's hard to see them get to 3.5 runs, which is their team total. So I'm starting to think I would like team total under 3.5 for the Angels, a little bit more than no run first inning, just so I don't have to trust Detmers. And curious, curious how you guys feel about it. So if I'm playing this one, no run first inning or Angels team total under 3.5. Let me get this out of here. Let's see what you guys think in the chat. Manzy's still talking about that football game. I agree with this though. I agree with this comment. What up, B Daddy? Kylie in the building says Twins run line first 5. That's his pick of the day. All right, Kylie. I mean, why wouldn't we want to include the bullpen? But then again, I mean, it is a starting pitching advantage too. And let me just go back and glance here. First, I know I don't have the screen share up. I guess I should have just left it up. Matter of fact, I'm gonna leave it up. You guys don't need to just look at me the entire time. So first 5, and let me just go to full season, not 14 days for this. So first 5, Vesta has not been good. He hasn't been giving up a whole lot of runs, but so maybe he's just not getting that run support. He's only giving up, I mean, at least the last 5 starts, only giving up like 2 runs. But 2, 6, and 1 in that first 5 straight up. That is not something that I would be wanting to back right there. Detmer's not a whole lot better, but this scares me. Angels versus right-handed pitchers in the first 5, though, have not been good. 35, 66, and 13, 34.7%. So I guess you could be looking at it like that. Twins versus lefties on the full game and the first 5 has been good. There's one thing that I didn't look at specifically. Well, I guess I see Twins weighted runs created plus a lot better here. So I can understand, I guess, a little bit here why you like it. Starting to see it there. Get back to these comments. Another one. Jose Perez says Twins first half and Twins money line, same game. So we getting some love for these Twins. A lot of people liking these Twins, and I want to look at one more thing here that I didn't have in front of me. So let me just see if I can pull this up on my phone. Okay. A lot of people betting the Twins. I want to see the ticket count. I think I see 84% of tickets on the Twins. So a lot of people are liking the Twins today. Mark says, "Hope I can catch you next month. I will be here in Vegas, so just hit me up. You know where to find me, Mark. We hung out a couple times. You know exactly where I'll be at when I'm watching these games." My bad. Let's see a couple more comments. See what you guys think about B Daddy sharing some props there. Guys talking it out in the chat. And if you're not a part of the Discord, I mean, a lot of good work being done in the Discord still every day. So, how do you get into the Discord? Become a level 2 member. The link is in the description to this video. And yeah, people, all like the cappers in the chat, capping together every single day. Rich Homie asking Skee, how long is your NBA season deal good for? Or was that only last week? Love your NBA kit. Appreciate you. That early, super early bird special, I believe, is until the 15th. Yeah, till the 15th. So there's little less than a week left to take advantage of that. And NBA is slowly creeping up. I mean, September 9th, it starts October 22nd, I believe, right around the corner. And appreciate you, Rich Homie. NBA has been very kind, very, very kind to me for a while, a long time. All right. Mike R says, I like that Skee. That's the move. Angels under the 3.5. All right. He likes the team total. What up, Casey? Hope all is well with you. GB Bet sharing some stuff for today on the Diamond. Diamond's girl's boyfriend says both. I think he's talking about Angels under 3.5 team total and the no run first inning. Let's see. B Daddy says first 5 under 4.5 will be worth a look. Guys liking that first 5 for the Twins. He says leave the bullpens out of it. I mean, Twins have the bullpen advantage, but I can understand why you like to rock with the starter. Definitely can understand. Jay Gill says, is there a play on the full game total? Well, we don't. I mean, just going back to this, right? We don't really trust Angels bullpen, or at least that's what the rating system is saying, is that we should not trust them here today. So that makes me nervous on the full game total, Jay Gill. Debbie Cav, shout out my boy. Appreciate you tapping in. Make sure y'all go. I mean, it's over now, but y'all can still check it out. Medicate Monday. He does it with my guy Dutch. We got a lot of familiar faces that tap in and go on the show, and they make money and have a good time. So make sure you check him out. His Twitter, pretty sure it's at Dabby Cab, and they tweet out all their links for Medicaid Monday. I know it's on Pub Sports Radio, so shout out to my guy. Mark says he's against everybody. He says Angels first 5. That's the first pushback we've seen there. Guys liking Dodgers, want to talk Dodgers. Maybe I'll look at that game in 1 second. Let me just finish this one up. Or tell me why you like the Dodgers. I'll glance at it, but let me know. Damian Hill says, love the Twins on the run line. I hate when goofy stuff happens in the first 5. The only thing I'll say is home teams on the run line. I can understand why that is not something people want to bet. Get less at bats if you're up, et cetera, et cetera. But leaning towards the Twins. But I think that just betting on the pitching is what I really want to do today. So I think that under 3.5 team total is kind of where I'm at right now. All right. I don't have a banner for Dodgers, but I'll take a look at it if there's anything that stands out. You guys in the chat, there were a couple people that said Dodgers, Wham Bam, and Kylie. So let's just take a quick look at it. Cubs and Dodgers says the starting pitcher matchup is kind of even. We have Walker Buehler versus Kyle Hendricks. Says the Dodgers bullpen probably shouldn't be trusted today or trusted right now. Says that Cubs bullpen is expected to be good, and the bats have not been working for the Cubs or are not expected to be good. And the Dodgers, opposite. So let's just take a little bit closer look at the pitchers. 4.47 innings, last 5 starts for Kyle Hendricks, giving up about 3 runs And Walker Bueller, I mean, what a difference what a year or two makes. 4.2 innings pitched, giving up about 4 runs. He has not been good. I'm just going to say both of them righties. Just wanted to make sure. Dodgers, let's put this on last 14 real quick. Both teams kind of been okay hitting the ball. Very similar there. And then let me get back here. Full season. Look at some of these trends for these guys. So Wham Bam likes Dodgers in Dodgers run line, and then Kylie likes the team total. Well, the bats have been working, but it doesn't say. I mean, that Cubs bullpen should be pretty good. This guy has Kyle Hendricks has given up some though. I guess I'm not too interested in this game. I'm looking at some trends. Nothing is really standing out too much to me. Neither one of these guys, Hendricks or Walker Bueller, has been good. There's just nothing I really trust here. So yeah, I don't. I guess I'm not. I'm not rolling with that one. But I wish you guys luck. Looking in the chat a little bit more. Everybody likes the Dodgers though. Everybody likes the Dodgers. B Daddy likes the over in this game. It's a lot of people agreeing on the Dodgers. Manzi says Chicago offense is slacking with 0 runs in 3 of the last 5 and 2 in a win. People saying over in this game. Well, both starters have been kind of giving it up lately, right? Hendricks and Bueller. The bullpen for the Dodgers lacking the bullpen for the Cubs not. I mean, with the both starters, I can understand expecting runs. That I can. And then when we looked at this, I mean, both teams' bats have been pretty good too. Weighted runs created plus, so I can understand. I think I would prefer an over more than a side in this game. And that over, I mean, it opened 9. I mean, the market's liking it, everybody's liking it, right? It opened 9. It's up to 10. And this game is played in LA. It's not like we have that wind blowing out in Chicago or something like that. It's interesting that it moved that way, but I would agree. I think it's moving in the right direction. All right. So we'll take that off. Don't want to get into too much baseball because I didn't really look into all the games. I was just capping them, capping them with you guys or going along with the games that you guys are shouting out. Doing it let's cap style like my guy U Capper. So on that note, we'll move over to best bets. Actually, before I do that, let's get back to doing a little bit of this. If you guys did like that program that I was bringing up and using to handicap the games, it is themoneyballer.com. There's a link in the description to the video. If you use coupon code Skee, it'll get you 50% off your first month. And like you guys saw, it makes it really easy to see at a glance where some edges are for for certain teams or in certain games. And a lot of the stuff is color coded. It helps you out even more. A lot of the trends there. So it's really a one-stop shop for capping. I used it for MLB today, but also up there for NFL, also for WNBA, and I'm um excited to see it for NBA because it's going to cut out a lot of work that I do usually, you know, by myself just writing it down. I can just do it here on this app. So I'm excited for it. If you guys like what you saw and you would like to take, join or check it out, like I said, link in the description. Use coupon code Skee for 50% off your first month. Outside of that, um, do want to, or my bad. Let me get that off of there. I guess I'm all over the place. Got to get back in my rhythm still, I guess. But somebody brought it up. So let's put this on the screen before we go. Best bets. And this is what they were talking about, right? The super early bird NBA promotion. You get pretty much $200 off from the season. And I mean, this makes it less than $100 a month. I think this is the best time to get in if you want every play that I make sent to you in the association. this is the best way to do it, best time to do it. And this is available, I believe, until the 15th of this month, or the last day is the 15th. So I'll tell you guys, last season I made a little bit over 61 units, maybe like 61.9. Year before I made 129. All last 3 years together, what was it, like 213 units. So consistently have made money in the association. And the only year I did not was the pandemic, and so much uncertainty. I don't think I have to explain anymore why. So take advantage of that if you would like. Now, best bet. I do lean in that football game, but I feel more confident right now in a team total. So let me just look back over here. Team total. I don't know. I need to make this bet too. I don't believe in giving bets that I can get, and I don't like telling you guys the bet. Then I get off and try to make it, and I can't get it anymore or anything of that nature. So let me just tap right in really quick. Look for the Twins here, and we're looking for team total under 3.5. Why do I not see it? Oh, I'm sorry. The Angels team total under 3.5, and I do see it here. It is about minus 130. Minus one. It's moving up a little bit right now. Minus 133. So I'm going to put it for a unit. That will be my best bet for the show. And we are locked in now. So, like I always say, appreciate you guys for rocking with me. We've had a good start to September. Let's keep it going today. Best of luck if you tell. Good luck, everybody, on all your action. I'll catch you guys again tomorrow. Peace.